We approach now a few days, Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. No doubt, as one can hear in the Israeli radio, a lot discussed about Yom Kippur war, and also indicating that we need introspection. There's unfortunately a lot of failures were at that time. So we see now a table, and it is a while ago, but still very relevant to the days now. Let us see now what the President of Israel, Rivlin, said a few years ago about Yom Kippur War. So this is what he said. Rivlin, President of Israel, says the following: there are sins that Yom Kippur does not atone for. Man to man, we know. President speaks at the 2673 annual State Memorial Ceremony on the Yom Kippur War and addressed the failure of the state and military leadership, the actual revelation are still eating us. From year to year, they find more and more failures which were done, and no doubt something which required really introspection. This Yom Kippur is a time of introspection of the private, also of the klal, of the general. So let us see now a very, very interesting table about it. So what we see in this table, the first thing, we looked for the best meeting of the words Milchemet Yom Kippur. It could not come in one sentence, lots of letters. But the best meeting comes here. You can see here in red, Milchemet. Milchemet is a war. Which kind of war? This is a war of Yom Kippur. So here you can see the letters in Hebrew, Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur. So this is best meeting of the world, the war of Yom Kippur, Yom Kippur war. Amazingly came here, this what also makes table significant, came exactly here when we have the Yom Kippur. So what you have, very quite small skip of the year that it took place, Be, Taf, Shin, Lamed Daled, which is in 5734. This where it took place, this war. Now at that time, you can see also interesting, it was the government, it is written government, Memshal, which is government of this leftists. At that time we know it was the Ma'arach, which is called this, so really people, parties to do with the left. And here you have really Shever, it was disaster, this war. And Keshel, failure, you have it a few times coming the word failure, which is quite significant to have the word Keshel coming few times. You have Keshelir, Keshelir. Keshelir was really failure, unfortunately. And then what you see, also the Ma'arach, as we say, is the name of the party, and the prime minister at that time was Golda Meir. They said even that she was, when this failure took place and so many killed, even she thought about committing suicide. This was a sage. She was very depressed. So you have the word Golda, Golda Meir. Again, could not come in around this, but still coming next to each other, Meir, Golda Meir, So, as I said, most of these words in the table I did a while ago, after seeing what the president said, a lot of introspection is necessary. This is a time of Yom Kippur, the private men have to do repentance, to make introspection about of what he did, and the same thing in the country. I know that the country have to do about this war which took out more than 2,500 Jewish youngsters. So, no doubt, important table which really shows us the Torah, the blueprint of creation. And this is unfortunately, something which really happened, and who knows what will be. And all that, this was after the Six-Day War. The Six-Day War very successful. And unfortunately, what the army says, the government, it is our strength, but they did not realize it was a great miracle. In fact, this was the time the yeshivot started, Balei Tshuva. So, when you rely on your force, Kochi v'yotzem yadi, you say it is might, and so on. This was the same Six-Day War. So God showed that in Yom Kippur war that it is not. You need the help of God. But if, unfortunately, today, Lapid, Lieberman, Gantz wants to desecrate the Sabbath, to allow transport on Shabbos, to do things again, the holiness of marriage, wedding, civil wedding they want to allow. So the danger is great, especially now that, there is very serious threats from Iran, a war with Iran, as Netanyahu said. He collected the people of the cabinet to discuss this situation. So one should realize only if you rely on God, you keep the Torah, the Sabbath, purity of life between man and woman, only then you will be able to overcome your enemies.